For the last 6 years, I have been living in Indonesia without any identity, with no permission to travel, to work, to get a formal education, and to drive. I have been living these years with zero certainties of my future. I can't even plan my life beyond tomorrow. I am living in Indonesia as a refugee from Afghanistan. According to Indonesia's law, refugees cannot apply for citizenship here. For us, Indonesia is just a transit country while endlessly waiting to be sent to another country. Currently, I only have a refugee ID card from UNHCR. Besides that, I don't have a passport or any other ID that is widely acceptable in Indonesia or outside Indonesia. With that refugee ID card, I cannot open a bank account. I cannot do any online transactions, can't register for online activities that require a valid ID. I cannot get vaccinated, and even I cannot enter many places in Jakarta. That ID is also not acceptable in Indonesian schools, colleges, and universities, due to which my younger siblings, nephew, and niece cannot get their formal education. In addition to that, we are not allowed to work. We don't have any financial and health support from the government. We are completely left on our own with all possible restrictions and no support. When we sought asylum in Indonesia 6 years ago, we were thinking that we would live in this situation maximum of 2 years. But unfortunately, all the international policies drastically worked against us, and the refugee resettlement rate dropped dramatically. In 2018, UNHCR even told the refugees that if you are living in Indonesia and have been recognized as a genuine refugee, that doesn't make your resettlement to the third country certain. It means we may still be sent back to Afghanistan or live in this situation until we are resettled, according to UNHCR's statement, which may take more than 25 years. I have never felt as purposeless, hopeless, limited, and lacking control over my own life as I have been living every day in these 6 years. When I see other people like yourself continuously working and heading to their destination, I feel sad because I'm chained with my limitations and I'm lost in my life. Despite all these challenges, I have learned to not complain, and I'm still hopeful for a better tomorrow, where I will be as free as you are. I will enjoy all the human rights that you have, yet you may not appreciate. I will have full control over my life as you have. Basically, I'm living with the hope and dream of your life that you may not appreciate. Just put yourself in my position and then look at your life. You will realize how fortunate you are to have all of these privileges that you have now. Meanwhile, I also understand what you are going through. It is easy to be swallowed by this competitive world in which every time someone you know posts something good about their life on social media, you are notified right away. You are unconsciously influenced to compare your life with the life of people who are better than you. When you see your friend updating his Facebook status with his dream job, your job loses its value for you. When you like the photo of your friend who is traveling the world, you start hating your own life and cursing, why can't you do the same? And when you see the success of your colleague, you feel jealous. These are the triggers that make you set high expectations for your life, and then when you fail to achieve them, you start complaining. These triggers will put a filter on your eyes through which you will only see all the negativities, the gap, and the problems of your life, and you will not be able to see and appreciate all the good things that you have better than other people. Based on my experience, rather than comparing your life with the life of people who are better than you, look at the life of people who are going through the same problem or whose life is even worse than yours. You will notice that how lucky you are. Your privileges will become obvious in your mind. Then you will start appreciating instead of complaining. You will start thinking about what can you do best with what you have right now instead of criticizing yourself for what you don't have. Finally, if you remember only one thing from this video, I want you to remember this. Next time when you complain, remember, you have the choice to complain and ruin your mood and day, or be thankful and grateful to be happy. All the choice is yours. Thank you so much for watching. Much love and bye.